It's now time for NRG This Week. NRG stands for Network Referral Group. To learn more about NRG, go to their website, NRG.Online. It's now time for another episode of NRG This Week.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of NRG This Week. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group, here with Mike Weiner, the founder and CEO of NRG Network Referral Group. Hi Mike, good to see you. How are you?
I am doing super duper groovy.
That was
Take two.
super
Super duper groovy. How are you,
super
Leon?
duper groovy. That's 3 levels of groovy. I'm well. I mean, I thought I was doing okay, you know, and I have on my, my really groovy shirt.
Love it. Love it. You look amazing. You look awesome.
All right. Yeah. So, Mike, let's talk about a couple of things real quick before we really dig into the show. I am still wearing my orange watch. We're not supposed to talk sports. We're going to do it for no more than 30 seconds here. No more than 30 seconds. I say the Orioles make the playoffs. What do you say?
I'd say the Orioles make the playoffs too. I think they're going to make a big run. I'm shocked at Toronto, 10 in a row, Yankees. They kicked them out of first place. So
There we
that was
go.
good. But I think the Orioles are going to make a strong run. This kid, Jackson Holiday, is the real deal. Looking really, really good, like the top draft pick that he was. So I agree
There
with
we
you. I
go.
think they're going to get in as a wild card. I still think the Yankees are going to win the division, though. But
But we'll
Orioles
see.
will be in the wild card.
We'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll continue to talk
Amen.
briefly about that on every show, many of the shows that we do here on the Leon Thomas Group. To learn more about Network Referral Group, the best business networking organization in the country, here's what you do. You go to their website. That's NRG.Online. Again, that's NRG.Online. You can also contact Mike directly. There's 2 ways you can get in touch with Mike. You can send Mike an email. Mike's email address is mike@networkreferralgroup.com. Again, that's mike@networkreferralgroup.com, or you can send him a text. Notice I didn't say shoot him a text because that's not healthy, right? Well, you can send him a text. His phone number is 443 756 9656 443-756-9656. If you are an NRG member, you know the value of being one. If you're not an NRG member, you need to be. You contact Mike. He can come to your first meeting for free, and you're going to leave with 3 referrals anyway. So you might as well show up and learn about Network Referral Group. And how do I know? Go ahead. Go ahead. Everybody out there watching, listening, ask me, how do I know? Thanks for asking. It's because I've known Mike for over 25 years. Known him for over 25 years. And I've seen NRG help businesses grow. That's how I know. All right. So there you have it. Mike, let's go. Tell me what's going on new with NRG. What do we got?
Man, Leon, there is so much going on. A lot of new members coming in. I'm going to get this one gentleman out here, former NBA basketball player. I'm going to get him out here in a couple of weeks, Leon. That'll be coming in August. A lot of new members coming in, all different walks of life. They're coming through the website. They're coming referrals. We're about to launch an ambassador program. We've already got 3 ambassadors. We'll be creating an area on the website for that. We have got the a couple months out the extravaganza. Dr. Roz is our keynote speaker. She was on NRG this week, just a couple of weeks ago. Dr. Roz, Dr. Love, and she's got a great story. She was pulled over by police one time coming out of a Kiss concert. She had the war paint on, and the police officer did not know who Kiss was. And she's like, "You don't know who Kiss is?" It's a funny, quick 30-second story. We've got a program, Leon, with the high school and the college kids. I am super stoked about this. We have an advisory board meeting on Friday. Steve Green, he was here on NRG this week, just a couple of weeks ago. He and I have come together. It's going to be phenomenal. So if you're in high school, if you're in college, if you're having trouble getting a job, if your resume is not real good, if you want to start your own business, if you want to network, oh my God, Leon, there's so much more. Remember in high school, Leon, we had varsity and JV. We're going to have NRG JV. So we're going to have JV groups together. It's the bridge between where they are now to where they're going, because Mike Weiner wants to leave a legacy. I don't want to die with the music still inside of me. And when Steve approached me about this, I'm like, let's talk. And we've got members in NRG from Lori Landine. We got to get Randy Brown on here. He's a former basketball collegiate coach. I got a lot of people of interest we're going to be bringing on here in August. So, I want to thank Leon for the great job that he does. We've been doing NRG this week. I guess we're in our 3rd year. And like Leon said, we go back and, he's amazing. And just the support. Leon's one of our 3 NRG lifetime members. So you come in, you become a member, you have success, you upgrade, and you never worry about paying a membership fee again. And Leon's in a very elite class. There's only 3 lifetime members. So call me. I'll give you more information about that. I don't
Thank you
know
for the
what else to
kind
tell
words.
you, Leon. It's just awesome.
Yeah, thank you for the kind words. And I want to let's do this. So you mentioned the NRG program, the bridge from where they are to where they want to go, right? The program for high school and college
Yep.
students. Now, speaking of high school students, and Mike, and those that are regular viewers and listeners of NRG this week know that I run a racquetball program, which some say is the largest youth racquetball program in the country. The name of that program is racquetballrevival.com. You can learn more about the program at the website racquetballrevival.com. But today, we have one of the players in the racquetball program that is in the role of producer today. He's working as the producer on this episode of NRG this week. So let's bring him on just for a minute or two so the audience can see him. His name is Karan El Amin. Karan, come on in. Karan, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here.
No problem.
Yeah, Mike, this is Karan. Y'all met before this show started. Karan's
Okay.
one of the players in our racquetball program. So, Karan, how long have you been playing racquetball?
For like a year and a half. I
Mm,
think it might be close to 2 years. I don't know.
I'm thinking at least two, maybe even two and a half. Yeah, but I know time flies when you're having fun and getting beat by your coach. I understand that.
Coach, I don't get beat by you.
Oh, yeah, I think Leon Karan said he's beat you in racquetball. I
Also,
did
I
not
do have a
expect to hear
witness in
that when
here.
I woke up this morning.
Mike, well, wait, Karan, what you saying? Who? What happened?
I have a witness in my room as we speak.
Oh man. Wow. So we have witnesses. So all right, the truth be told, Mike, here it is. Karan's really good. There's no doubt about it. He beats many adults in racquetball. He's for real. and he's doing a great job here in production as well. So, oh, there it is. There's the
Wow,
racket
there you go.
in hand.
I've been through racket. I don't know how, but
Which
when I was
which
hitting
which
it,
which racket is that?
this the first one that you gave me that I
Th-
started off
That's
with.
the green Ectalon. Okay, that's made to be bent. It's okay. It's okay. You're good. You're good. So, Mike, when you gonna come out and play racquetball against Karan? Go ahead. You and
I
Karan
know.
talk about racquetball here for a second.
Hey, Karan, I think when Tanya and I come out to play racquetball, we're better playing Leon than you. We don't want to get our butts kicked, right? So
Yeah,
I'll probably get my, hey, Karan, I haven't played in so many years, and I might have Tanya play Leon. I'm currently going to a chiropractor, so I'm not sure if I want to break one more muscle in there. He's cracking me right now, getting me to feel better, Leon. So I might be on the injured reserve list, like half of the Baltimore Oriole pitchers. I may have Tanya play you. It could be Billie Jean King against Bob. What was it, Riggs? That's going
Bobby
back to
Riggs.
what, the
Bobby Riggs.
70s?
Yeah, that's going way
Bobby
back.
Riggs.
Wow. That's
That's
going
way
way
back.
back. That's right. Well, Karan, you're doing a great job in production. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming on for a couple of minutes, and I will see you on the courts next time, and maybe we'll have to record me beating you. Okay, thanks.
Good seeing you, Karan.
All right, so there it is. Opportunity for high school students to gain some experience here, Mike, and he's doing a great job. So let's talk more about what NRG is doing with that. So you mentioned that looking at having college students and high school students here. Expand more on the value of that. Why that's so important for college students to understand business communication, how to communicate with professionals, and the big win for them. Go ahead, talk about that some.
So Leon, I know that a student recently interviewed for 100 different companies and did not get a job. And so part of what Steve and I are going to be doing is helping them write a resume. We're going to help them get a job, potentially help them start their own business. So it's going to be amazing. We're going to be that bridge between high school and the career. What do they want to do when they grow up? Same thing with college kids.
Hmm.
We're also
It's
going
so
to have
important.
networking groups, NRG JV, like you had varsity and JV in high school. We're going to have that, and we're going to look to the members, and many of the members are interested in mentoring these kids. It's the next generation. We got to help them. We got to identify the leadership and where they're going, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So, um, we're going to help them with Steven's going to put them through curriculum, all kinds of curriculum. We're putting together 3 boards, a mentorship board, a curriculum board, and a networking board. That hopefully comes out of our meeting Friday. And we've got someone who's looking at getting this license in every single state in the U.S., Leon. So this thing potentially it's going to be epic, and it's going to change. It's going to change the mindset and the framework of kids from high school and college. Someone needs to be that bridge, Leon. And I've heard story after story after story. And, we've also got the members who may be looking for additional employees or partners. It's just going to be such a great way for this generation to help the next generation in a world that needs a lot of love. And Dr. Roz is looking at being on the committee as well. We've got to pull together and unify. Let's not worry about what's going on out there in the news. It's usually negative. I insulate everyone, Leon. It's the NRG world. It's where we keep everybody safe and help them grow. And we're looking at impacting the next generation.
I like it. Just outstanding what you're talking about there, Mike. It's something that's definitely needed, and I think sometimes students don't recognize this type of need until they get well into business, right? That they get
Exactly.
into, their second or third job, into their upper 20s, low 30s, and then somebody says to them, "Oh, you have to go out and meet people, you have to start networking," and they go, "Huh? What do you mean?" This way they're way ahead of the curve in what's needed, and the connections they're going to make with folks that could help lead them into opportunities to gain now employment that gets them that experience that they need, right, as well as being able to help build a career. So this is just outstanding. Let me know, and what we can do here at the Leon Thomas Group, let us know how we
Absolutely.
can help. So, Mike, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And during that commercial break, you're going to see some of the commercials that the team here at the Leon Thomas Group has produced. And then when we come out, we'll talk some about goal setting, right? And the importance of, hey, we're right at the midpoint of the year, but it's not too late to get some of those goals achieved that you had for 2025. So we're going to take a quick break now. The commercials you'll see were all produced by members of the Leon Thomas Group. We'll be right back after this short break.
At Rod's Car Repairs, we work on all cars, old cars, new cars, and your car. Car Repairs by Rod.io.
Baked by Brianna has been your Baltimore hometown bakery since 1969. Located in Roxton Plaza, Baked by Brianna. Visit bakedbybrianna.io.
From the creative team that brought you the Browning Project and Dead by Morning comes a new thriller that will change the way you look at white-collar crime forever. Falling from the Sky.
Water. It's everywhere. We drink it, we bathe with it, we cook with it. Coffee's made with water. Toilets won't flush without it. It's used for washing clothes, dishes, utensils, pots, pans, floors, and our teeth. Plants and crops need water, animals drink it, and fish need it too. And don't forget, we can have a lot of fun in the water. Water. What would we do without it?
I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group. Podcast, virtual events, webinars, streaming shows, and so much more. We want to be your partner in all things virtual.
Hey, welcome back to NRG This Week. I'm Leon Thomas with the Leon Thomas Group, here with Mike Weiner. Mike is the founder and CEO of Network Referral Group. Absolutely the best networking organization in the world. And it's so much more than just getting together and sharing a lead. And here's a name and here's a business card that I picked up the other day. No, no, no. We're talking warm referrals, and we're talking nationwide and even worldwide, because NRG is now international. To learn more about NRG, go to their website. That's NRG.Online. And you can contact Mike directly. Mike, that's the guy right there on the screen. His email address is mike@networkreferralgroup.com. Again, that's mike@networkreferralgroup.com. And you can also send him a text or give him a call at 443-756-9656. So, Mike, here we are a little bit past the halfway point of the year. Many folks had goals set for 2025, right? And or some call them New Year's resolutions, right? And a lot of times folks say, "Oh, I'm already into the year. I can't start. I'll wait until next year," or that that word will start, that phrase will start hearing in around early October, after the new year. I'll call you after the new year. What do you mean after the new year? So what advice do you have when it comes to goals and so forth, Mike?
So you know what, Liam, you're right. We're at the second half of the year. What I would recommend you do is take out a sheet of paper, draw a line down the middle. It's called the Ben Franklin close. Write everything that you've done successfully on the left side, on the right side. Write down where maybe you haven't reached the goal. So at least you have you see what you've accomplished. Be grateful for that, and then figure out on the right side. Maybe your revenue is not where you need to be. What can you do? You can network with NRG. You can make more calls. You can read a positive book to get your attitude in the right place. Lori Lundeen, my director of networking, she and I have come together to do the Mike and Lori show. We just coached a new member, helping them with time management, helping them with networking, helping them with revenue. You need to have a lot in the funnel. If you need help with that, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you. Whether you hire us or not is immaterial. If if you have the need and you're looking to really grow, we definitely can help you out. So for a goal to be a goal, it's got to be a goal and it's got to have a time frame. So we got 6 months left. Maybe your time frame is to make X amount of dollars. Let's say $30,000 in the next 6 months. That's $5,000 a month. How are you going to do that? That's $12.50 a week, and then break it down to the day. How are you going to do that? Are you on pace to do that? If you're not, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting different results. So, Leon, you've got to have a goal, you've got to have a time frame, and you got to figure out how you're going to get there. A goal without a vision, without action, is a pipe dream. So you've got to have a goal, and I'm passionate about that. And when we used to do the boot camps, Leon, you remember I used to speak about goal setting all the time. So it's very important to do those things.
Right on. And Mike, to help in that regard, the Leon Thomas Group, one of our newest services, is creating songs. We do use some AI apps to help, but it's really a lot of the work that our team puts in, and we've created a motivational song for those that are going through goal setting and looking at what you wanted to do in 2025. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that now.
This is amazing. You showed it to me at the beginning before we started the show. You guys are going to love this.
The end of 2024, you had dreams, you wanted more, you mapped it out, you made your plan, personal goals, or starting your own brand. Every step, every move, find strength, get in your groove, keep on climbing, your dream isn't dead, no looking back, full steam ahead. If you haven't started, it's never too late, there's still time for you to be great. Keep your eye on the prize, don't delay. Every win starts with one bold day. Every step, every move, find strength, get in your groove. Keep on climbing, your dream isn't dead, no looking back, full steam ahead. Say a prayer and buckle up, take that first stride. Your purpose is real, your why is wide. You're not behind, you're right on time. The best is waiting, climb that climb. Every step, every move, find strength, get in your groove. Keep on climbing, your dream isn't dead, no looking back, full steam ahead. 6 months in, The climb's begun. Keep the pace, you might be close to done. Push ahead, the goal's in view. You've got this, don't give up, see it through. Every step, yeah, every move. Find strength, yeah, get in your groove. Keep it moving, finding your dream isn't dead. No looking back, full steam ahead. Every step, every move, find strength. Get in your groove, get in your groove. Keep on climbing, your dream isn't dead. No looking back, full steam ahead. Every win starts with one bold day. Every win starts with one bold day. Let that day be today.
There you have it, Mike.
Yeah, I got to tell you, that was absolutely. I wrote some things down. The best is waiting to climb. You've got one bold day. I mean, I can't even. There's a Miley Cyrus song, "The Climb." I don't know if you know that song, Leon. But it talks about that, and it was funny. We were coming back. We were out at Hershey Park a week ago, and we were talking about wedding songs. And Tanya had not heard. And I sang this song. I said, "This is one song that can't be at our wedding. The Seven Things I Hate About You by Miley Cyrus." You know, and the whole. We had her daughters with us. Everybody was laughing, but that song you put together, every sales organization in the world needs to hear that. I love that. I was mesmerized by that. It's uplifting. It's got a little inspirational in there. It could be played in a church, in a synagogue, every sales organization. So congratulations. That was I can't wait to watch NRG this week again, not just for you and I, but I want to show everybody that it was great job. Absolutely
Thank you.
job.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. We appreciate the fine comments. Folks, if you want to find that song on YouTube, if you search Motivation Anthem, I'm sorry, Motivational Anthem. If you search that on YouTube, you'll eventually see that song, Motivational Anthem. And if you can't find it, send me an email. My email address is leon at theleonthomasgroup.com, and I'll share the link with you. So that's how we do that. But yeah, Mike, it's a lot of times we set out goals, right? We start the new year and we're going to do this, going to do that, and it can be business related, relationship oriented, it could be personal, whatever those goals are, right? Exercise, weight loss, new eating habits, those things. Those are the common ones. And we go 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and we stop. And then we get halfway there and we say, halfway through the year, I'm not going to do it anymore. Or the other thing that happens is this: we're doing all the right things that lead us to the goal, but we're not having that immediate success, not recognizing that you're actually almost there. The things you're working on in the background and the preparation, you're almost there. Don't quit.
Yeah.
And one of the analogies that I once heard, Mike, was in folks that have wells. I mean, the manual well. You've got to you're trying to prime it to get the water to come to the top, right? And you never know what one more force down when that water is going to show. But if you stop, everything that's in the spindle, the lead pipe is gone all the way back down. You got to start all over again. So I want everybody to know that whatever it is you're focusing on, come on, you can do this.
Great job. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So that's what's happening there. So Mike, again, folks, you can contact Mike NRG this week. Now, Mike, Mike's the CEO and founder of Network Referral Group. Mike, give us a brief. Tell us when someone attends an NRG meeting for the first time. Tell us what happens.
So, Leon, when they come to a meeting, I give them a quick 2 to 3 minute overview so they're comfortable. I want the Zoom to be like we're sitting in my den. We go around, we do introductions, we stop at every single person and we give them 1 or 2 or 3 or more referrals. And when I've been the last 2 people that joined today, we had 2 new members join today. I said, "What did you like?" They said, "No breakout rooms. You stopped at each person, and you gave me 3 referrals." So the new person gets 3 referrals. Once they become a member, Leon, they get 30. What's a referral in Mike Weiner's definition? Someone that potentially could buy and or a power partner. A power partner is an industry that refers them to the end client. And I asked all the the guests, I said, has anyone ever offered to do 30 referrals and you've only known them 5 minutes, 15 minutes? And I've never had anyone say yes, Leon. Nobody is doing this. This is proprietary with NRG. We're doing 30 referrals through a pinball system, power partners, industry and named accounts, and they're getting the referrals. And then they know once they join, I am going to introduce them by text. Because if you call someone today, you're probably not getting them. You call me, I'm on Zoom, or I'm doing NRG this week. You're not going to get me. So by texting, Leon, I connect them, then I coach them on how to respond. They're on 18 to 23 Zooms within 1 to 2 weeks. And people are trying to reinvent the wheel. We've got this. We've done this for 25 years. We know what works. I'm not being cocky. I'm being bold and direct and telling you what works. I've seen it over and over again. And for the 5.5 years, it's been 5.5 since COVID, and where we transitioned, Leon, to Zoom, and it's been astronomical. And the NRG University, we're almost there. I know, Leon, you're working close with Holly. We're sending members in. They're doing instructional videos with you. I know that's going to be coming. That's going to blow your mind once that's there. But 3 referrals, you say, Mike, I'm in, you get 30, and you're off to the races, and you can accomplish your goals. I will be your biggest cheerleader. You could call me an empowerment coach. I empower everybody. I will be there to help you the whole duration. As long as you show up, you cannot lose.
Right on. Right on. Indeed. Yes. So folks, make sure you're doing everything that Mike just talked about. Great organization to become associated with. If you don't believe me, you think I'm just saying this for hype here on the show, email me, Leon at leonthomasgroup.com, and I'll tell you. Right, we can set up a time to meet, and I'll tell you I'll tell you for real, right? But it's not going to change from what I'm telling you here. All right. Now, again, to get in touch with Mike to learn more about Network Referral Group, go to NRG.Online, or you can send him an email. That's Mike at networkreferralgroup.com. Their website is NRG.Online, and you can contact Mike via text message 443 756 9656. All right, Mike, I think we're ready to wrap up for today. Thanks for being here. Always enjoy
My pleasure.
NRG. And
Thank you, Leon.
Karan El Amin, thank you for the work you're doing behind the scenes. You did a great job today, but I will see you probably Saturday on the racquetball court and you will never beat me again. Okay, so thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. What's that, Karan? I see you're making a symbol to telling me something in the ear. But why don't you come on and say that real quick? Come on, bro. What happened?
It's not happening. That win is not
Ladies and
happening.
gentlemen, Karan versus Leon coming Saturday to a racquetball court in Baltimore County. It's bigger than Ronda Rousey with wrestling. It's bigger than Cal Ripken with baseball. Come see this epic showdown of 2 titans to see who will win the racquetball and raise the racquetball Lombardi trophy. I don't know what that is, but whatever that
Sounds
is.
good.
So
Sounds good. We'll do it. Thanks for Mike's the hype man now. We got a hype man now. I like it. Thank you, Mike. And everybody, we'll see you
You're
next
welcome.
week on NRG This Week. Take
See you
care,
next
everybody.
week.
We'll see you next time.